In 2008, Universal Studios agrees to bring their Hollywood thrills and chills to Singapore. For their elaborate movie-based theme park, they are pushing the immersive blockbuster experience further and building it faster than ever. Creating this universe of entertainment requires extensive facade work that has to be finished beautifully and finished fast. Known for transforming environments into memorable experiences, Resorts World Sentosa calls on Cityneon to bring 25% of the park to life.
No company or organization in this part of the world has ever built a theme park of such a scale before, and to Cityneon it's a totally brand new experience. We then put a strategic team together, decided to invest into it, and created this company called Themeworks with this kind of capability to deliver this kind of services.
As Cityneon first venture into the exciting world of thematics, Giovannic Go leads the team who will transform the plans from paper to the actual larger-than-life attractions.
When I was first given the news of being in charge and tender for this job, I feel very excited. It's really great for me to be involved. But due to the time constraint in the tender specs, we have to find new methods, new ways to improve and shorten the timeline so that we can achieve the target that was given.
January 2009. All are busy on Sentosa Island where the ride's foundations are being erected. As Giovannic and his team wait for the core structures to rise up, they design the themes for The Lost World and The Revenge of the Mummy. Designed for visitors to walk through Egypt's ancient architectural marvels, The Revenge of the Mummy is more than a hair-raising ride past the living dead. The experience begins where two towering 17-meter Anubis guard a maze through mystifying twists and treasures. Beside Egypt lies the Lost World, a prehistoric rainforest based on Jurassic Park, where visitors escape into an enchanting jungle filled with dinosaur fossils and archaic stonework. Just how will Cityneon recreate the ancient environments of two completely different eras? While the team has the American templates of both attractions, finding durable materials that captured every detail is no easy task. Cityneon faces their first challenge and finds themselves starting from square one all over again. May 2009. As the team rushes to overhaul their design plans, Resorts World Sentosa appoints Cityneon with another park attraction. The sci-fi city based on Battlestar Galactica. Unique to Singapore, the Battlestar Galactica ride is the first in Universal history that the world has ever seen, where humans and Cylons will cross paths mid-air. With no template for reference, Cityneon has to design the futuristic city from scratch. And the pieces have to be ready to install in only 90 days.
We was given the opportunity to watch the video or the series again and again. Our focus to watch the show is to be able to see the detail of the show set itself so that we can actually transfer whatever we see from the TV itself into our design. Then we have a team of designers to do the design, the concept, and we propose it to the art director for approval.
The designs are approved and the massive pieces finally start to take shape. The Cityneon team and the Universal Studios art directors track the progress of the giant prefabricated sculptures.
Real site fabrication, there is a lot of unknown and unforeseen that will cause delay and hiccups to the whole project. So we need big factory space to do a full mock-up so that we can set it up, get the director there, get the paint correct, the tone correct, we dismantle it, ship it here, fix it up within 1 month's time.
Another attraction that the team fabricates are patches of the Grand Mountain that welcomes park visitors and lines the monorail tunnel. In spite of the tight timeline, they still create the molds from real mountains.
This is one of the most more realistic mountain that you may come across in Sentosa, and this is the closest in terms of textures that is closest to the nature of the rocks.
July 2009. The Revenge of the Mummy and The Lost World are ready for the Cityneon team to move in their installations. Or so they thought. The base building is still under construction, but Giovannic and his team waste no time and begin setting up their facade steel foundations. Now it's no longer just a race against time, but also a scramble for workspace as they build side-by-side fellow contractors on a 24-hour shift.
The main con is still constructing the main building, where the road facade is still undone. So mainly the whole space is crowded with minimum 6 contractors in one go. So everybody is fighting for space. A lot of coordination has to be done on site to make sure that we don't crisscross with each other. And of course, with that, we have a few safety officers that's running around.
But at Battlestar Galactica and the Grand Mountain, the team isn't just dodging other workers. They're watching out for bullet speed trains.
The worst constraint that we have is the roller coaster vendor itself. They are running the train. When they run the train, we are not allowed to work. So most of our work are all night work too, and also at a limited time that is given to us.
There is a very tight schedule, or rather the timing for us to work inside the tunnels. We have to work in the middle of the night till about 5 o'clock, and we have to clear up everything to let the monorails to continue its operations.
In Egypt, completing the facade work gets complicated since the tedious cement sculpting process requires a controlled environment. A far cry from the crowded construction site.
The direction that Universal Studios art director gave us is to replicate Egypt. That means the pyramids, the Anubis, the pharaohs. You have to actually more or less copy it, and then to replicate it here, they really have to sit down there or stand down there under the sun to really carve it, each piece into a different form. Or you got to make cement to look like bricks.
Spanning 24-meter walls, their intricate Egyptian art and dinosaur fossil carvings would have to hold up to Singapore's monsoon season and more. But even Cityneon's artists, flown in from around the world, couldn't stop the rain from washing their artwork away.
Working during the monsoon season is a very frustrated period actually, because whatever we do, the night before it gets washed away. So we actually put up tentage and shelter for the sculptor to sculpt and make sure everything stays on. But of course there is some days that the rain is too heavy, even with the shelter. So everybody has to come back and retouch up the whole piece again.
September 2009. The Battlestar Galactica pieces arrive in Singapore and the team starts installation immediately. But another unexpected package also arrives on site. Enormous molds for the Egypt pillars. With no clean and controlled place to cast the pillar pieces, Giovannic and his team are losing more time. With a 200-man crew for each attraction working round the clock, Cityneon is unstoppable. In a matter of weeks, the themes start to emerge, with the team building Egypt faster than the Egyptians. They turn cement into wooden planks and a lush rainforest overnight. And in only a few days, an infinite army of Cylons are locked and loaded for battle.
Every day seeing the color improving, getting near to what the art directors have been approved for, it really built up the mood of having it complete. It's amazing. It's amazing seeing the whole process being done from scrap until the finished color complete, the last touch of the part.
But the work is far from over as the team continues to install their artwork and finishing touches across the rest of the park. Aside from attractions, Cityneon is busy dressing up their dazzling dining venues. The 1940s steakhouse, KT's Grill. The 50s rock and roll diner, Mel's Drive-In. And the distinctly Italian Louis' New York Pizza Parlor.
The main success point for this Universal Studio Park for Cityneon is the teamwork that we produce. That means the whole team work together day and night, put in all their best, sacrifice their days and night, their holidays, their family time to make sure that we complete everything on time. The credit goes all the way out to them.
January 2010. 1 year of thematic construction. 15,000 hieroglyphic characters painted. 8,000 fossil bones carved. 200 meters of innards fabricated. At 3 mind-blowing blockbuster attractions in one world-renowned theme park.
We get to do something that's about 2,000-3,000 years ago. And then you really go down into research and look at it and know the history behind it.
I will say that yes, theming is an art. It is something that is very different from a normal renovation or fitting out job itself. Because when you come to theming, there's a lot of details that you have to pay attention to.
I'm proud to see the park open, seeing what I have done makes so many people happy.
We have achieved both the crazy and inconceivable part, and we are proud of it. Many people out there will be asking, who can build such a theme park to this quality within this time at this budget? And they will be interested to talk to us.
Cityneon, from environments to experiences.